Welcome, I'm Dr. Melina Roberts, and I'm going to talk to you today about the 6 surprising contributing factors to neurological dysfunction. And I think that the nervous system is an extremely important part of the body. It controls every system of our body, and it's the really main factor in making sure that our brain function is working at its best. And so we can have the people who are just having some memory issues, having some brain fog, but then there's also the cases of dementia and being able to prevent dementia. And then there's the cases of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's and MS. These are all signs of neurological dysfunction, and there are certain things that we can be exploring and doing in order to improve our neurological function. One major factor is heavy metal toxicity. So heavy metals have an affinity for the nervous system, which means that they will actually break down nervous tissue. They're neurotoxins. So they actually can contribute to breaking down the cells of the nervous system. So we really need to explore that. We need to see if there is a heavy metal toxicity picture in order to improve our neurological function. Number 2 is chronic inflammation. So inflammation is sort of like a fire in our system. And when we have inflammation in our bodies are really focused on putting out that fire, and they're not focused on making sure that it takes care of our nervous system. And that inflammation can be caused by foods, it can be caused by toxins in our body, and so it can be caused by imbalances in our gut flora. All of these things can be causing inflammation. So we need to explore what the causes of that inflammation are and work on putting out that fire. And when we do that, we can actually improve our neurological function. The third thing that can be contributing to neurological dysfunction can be a congested lymphatic system. Now, what they're showing is that there's actually direct vessels from the lymphatic system into the brain. So if there's anything that's congesting up the lymphatic system, it can definitely be affecting how the brain is functioning. So we really need to make sure that we get this lymphatic system effectively moving and that it's not really congested in order for us to support neurological function. So the fourth surprising contributing factor to neurological dysfunction is an imbalance in that gut flora in our digestive tracts. And it's really important that we balance out that gut flora in order for us to have good brain function. There's a huge connection between what goes on in our digestive tract and our brain function. And one of the major contributing factors to that is that within the lining of the digestive tract, our body actually manufactures neurotransmitters. And so when we support proper gut function, then we actually support the manufacturing of those neurotransmitters, which are a huge contributing factor to helping that nervous system to function at its best. The fifth surprising contributing factor to neurological dysfunction can be a disrupted fat metabolism, because our nervous system is made up primarily of fats. And so it's really important that we are taking in enough fats in order to properly support nervous system function. But it's not just a matter of us taking in enough of those healthy fats, but it's also our body's ability to properly absorb the fats from the foods we are eating. So our fat metabolism, if our fat metabolism is off, it can actually be contributing to neurological dysfunction. And the sixth surprising contributing factor to neurological dysfunction can be structural imbalances. So if we are structurally out of balance, if there's some impingements in some of the areas within our body, then it can actually be affecting how well that whole nervous system is functioning. So those are the 6 surprising contributing factors to neurological dysfunction. And these are the things that we need to be thinking about in order to try to support proper neurological function. If we can support proper neurological function, then we can support how our nervous system functions and help to make it to function at its best and to function better, because it's an extremely important part of how our whole system, our whole body functions. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found value in this today. Please share this with your friends, press the like button, make a comment below, and until next time, continue to learn, grow, and build health.